This streak is starting to get to me a little bit. I gotta admit, 26 days is a lot of days. I think after I beat this one, it's not gonna be every day. I can't, dude. I don't know though. I don't want to end it at like, 29 or something, because this game isn't gonna take me until day 30. Finish. And this, okay, this and Street Fighter. And Street Fighter? Fuck. I gotta play with a keyboard. I gotta find a way to figure that out. I don't know what the problem is. Like, Steam input usually just solves all the issues. I wasn't saying I was gonna not play all the Mega Mans, okay? I was just saying I'm not gonna do it every fucking day anymore. I want to play other video games, like, and offline in my free time. What's the thesis for my Mega Man Journey video? Don't do this. Do not do this at all. Don't even consider it. Gotta hit affiliate so I can donate. What's up, Johnny? Yeah, the only issue with that is that I need to have followers, and like, to have followers I gotta have new viewers, and nobody gives a shit about Mega Man 11, it turns out. So either you gotta play new games, or you have to have a YouTube channel to promote your Twitch channel on. And my video is like almost done, so if I can actually get it out soon, like in the next week, it's genuinely that far along, then, maybe. Not much, just dying inside. No, no problem. I never put pressure on anyone, because it would be ridiculous too. God damn it. Okay, dude. I beat the shit out of this guy when I first played it. Alright, that's not effective. Growing for content. No, I've gotta... Okay, well, first of all, because I didn't save before I ended the stream yesterday, I had to redo one of the levels. So that was not for content. That was just because I'm stupid. If that doesn't prove to you that I don't do it on purpose, then I don't know what does. Alright. Fucking hell, man. Shite me ass. You need to find something to journey. May, you do? Yeah, I feel like... I don't know what other kind of... There's Final Fantasy, I guess, but like... That's a lot of RPGs. Have you... I mean, also, I'm sure you've played some of that, haven't you? You played Kingdom Hearts. Doing an RPG series is really... Like, you don't want to do that. Because this Mega Man has RPGs in it, too, so, like... I don't know. Pac-Man? I guess. I mean, there's like... Okay. So outside of the Pac-Man World trilogy, there's like Pac-Pix. There's another DS game. Is that Pack and Roll? Is that what that is? There's not like a shit ton of stuff, is there? I don't know. I mean, Pac-Man's cool. That's... Yeah, maybe it doesn't need to be an 8-hour long video after you play everything. Maybe it can just be maybe it can be like 2 or 3 hours. Ghostly Adventures? Obviously there's all the arcade games. It's just because most of them are arcade games. Also, like, there are the Namco... There's many different kinds of Namco collections that you could look at. And, like, the PSP one has a remake of Pac-Man. Not Pac-Man. I don't know if it's Pac-Man specifically. I think it is just Pac-Man. There are 24 counting the arcade games. See, that's not good enough for a Journey video, okay? If you want to have a Pac-Man Journey, there's got to be like 100 games for you to play. Or like 60 at least. I would have to do some more research on Pac-Man, because like I think I know a lot of Pac-Man games. Like I already knew about most of the Mega Man games that I had to play before I did this. At least like 10 or 15 of them I didn't know about, because like they're Taiwan-only PC games, or they came out for the Wonder Swan, or, you know, shit like that. Soulsborne Journey? Oh my god. That would be pretty good, actually, yeah. I mean, that's a lot of... They're long games. It's like Bomberman, Mega Man, they're all short games, so the quantity makes up for the length. If you're in terms of substantive content for your audience. Yeah. That's where my vote would go, personally. If you did Pac-Man, I feel like honestly you'd have to do like all Namco arcade games. Like at least all the ones that are featured in the collections. Yeah, all this Wukong. I thought you just meant From Software. Because if you're talking about the genre as a whole, there's a lot more stuff. I don't know. And there's games that like take some inspiration from the genre, like the new Star Wars games kind of do. I don't know. All right, I forgot. I feel like I would just stick to From Software. That's already enough. Elden Ring will take you like 150 hours or something. God damn it. Also, I don't like that Soulsborne is a term for a genre now, because I use it to mean anything that like is in that style made by From Software, not just made by anybody. They need to come up with like a real term for that genre, for real. God damn it. A Zelda journey? That'd be a motherfucker. I never thought about like doing just a regular ass like very popular series. I mean like Bomberman and Mega Man are like notable, but like nobody really gives a shit about them nowadays. Or at least not that many people. Like, you know, their new game might sell like 1 million copies or something. But like you know, that's like mainstream Zelda is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess, you know, Soulsborne is mainstream too, I guess. I just mean, would the video be attractive to people in the same way that something like Bomberman Journey was? Because it's about a series that not everybody has gotten into, you know? So I'm sure a significant portion of the people who clicked on that were like, what is Bomberman really like? You know, I've seen it, but I haven't really played a lot of it. What has changed over the years? Zelda, I mean, like, everybody fucking knows fucking Zelda. Wow. You know, Sean, I've beaten A Link Between Worlds. I've beaten Breath of the Wild. I've beaten... I've gotten close to the end of Majora's Mask, but I haven't beaten it. Is that really it? Is that all I've done? I've not beaten any of the handheld games. I've not beaten Skyward Sword. I've not beaten Twilight Princess. I think it's 2. I've beaten 2 Zelda games. Spyro? Spyro! Yeah. Spyro is, there isn't a ton to work with, just because, like, the series went dormant for, like, a decade, and it kind of is dormant now after the remakes came out, so, like, but yeah, there's, like, you know, the ones that came out during the PS2 era that nobody really gives a shit about. You can talk about those ones, at least. N64 was the best era for one-off gems. I feel like the Dreamcast had some good stuff, didn't it? Like, what's that shooter game called? Fucking, I have no idea. It's by Treasure. You know those guys? Treasure, they make the shit, okay? C-Man. Yeah, and then there was, like, I know Power Stone got a sequel, but, you know, Power Stone. Skies of Arcadia. Blah, 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 blah. But that's in the, that's like, well, technically, Dreamcast is in the PS2 generation, I guess. Ikaruga. You had the letters, you just didn't have them in the right order. Would I trade Snake for Bomberman? No. I mean, if it was like, who would make more sense as the first third-party character? I would say Bomberman, because he's Scrimblow, and, like, he's been on Nintendo consoles a lot. But, now that we live in the world that we live in, I would keep Snake. For sure. Also, just because, like, I give more of a shit about Metal Gear. And it's cooler and, like, funnier and stuff. What the fuck is he doing? Oh my god. Dude! This is fucked up, man. You're dyslexic. I know, yeah, I know. It's okay. May is too. I don't actually know if that's true or you just make a lot of spelling mistakes. I think you said you literally are. Alright, fuck. I actually dodged like I'm supposed to. Black Mage is funny, and if he was... All you've done today is edit a YouTube poop? What a way to spend Christmas Eve. I edited my video for a little while, and I played Firewatch, but, like, not very consciously, because I had already replayed it a few days ago. I had to play it, like, most of it again to get an achievement, because something is deeply wrong with me. And I might even listen to the developer's commentary if I'm feeling especially insane. Both of you are... Okay. Literally. Fuck. So that's not a game over. God damn it! Would I trade Cloud for Black Mage? Cloud is a cutie. So, I don't know. I don't think I would. I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't get to look at him anymore. I'm sorry. I'm a shallow guy. What can I say? Net fishing? I don't know what you mean by that. Like where you pretend to be a hot girl on the internet and then you're actually a 37-year-old man from Wisconsin? But Ahmed would find Black Mage more attractive? Bro does not care for humans, I've noticed. I think actually the less human you look, the better, I think. And like not even it's just like made up creatures, not even real animals. Obviously, that you know what? Never mind. Let's pretend I didn't say that. That's quite an accusation. But like just made up things. Things that have no analog to real life at all. Like honestly, I can respect that. How does one acquire... You talking about they totally made them into hot figurines, they're real? Alright, buddy. Alright, pal. You want to be such a little smart ass. How about you come here and you do the streaming? You play Mega Man 11. No, you don't want to, huh? Well then shut up! I'll see you in my office. Mega Man, can I turn the fucking voice clips off? That's the thing of what some modern games do, is like, oh, we have all this file size, so we can make them say things. But what, have you ever thought that maybe you make them say too many things? Have you considered? How about you be the internet clown who games for our amusement? Yeah, let me. Where's my makeup and my red nose to honk with? God damn it! You already produced music? That's true. You've done some stuff this year too, right? I think like kind of recently. Like a month ago or something. This guy needs to get the fuck out of my life. He's been abusing me for months. Not you, Johnny. I was talking about the ball in the video game. It would be somewhat in character for me to start a stream in full clown makeup. I would do that, but Germ already did that once. So... I can't be stealing jokes from people. Damn you, Jeremy! Being funny. I'm the one who's supposed to be funny now because I'm old enough to sit in front of a computer screen and play a video game. 7? Jesus, man. That's... You know what? Vincent Sauce said this about how, like, musical artists, because he is one, right? They just have way too many songs that obviously some of them are always going to go unreleased. Just because they don't know what to do with them. Like you guys are ridiculous. You got too much brain juice. It's not fair. How come I wasn't born with all that brain juice? I'm angry. Jerma's my future husband. I think he's taken right now. I mean, unless you got some kind of like elaborate plan to steal his heart from Holly, I think, then I think you're out of luck, bud. Still waiting on those unreleased Mozart tracks. I know, dude. Is that guy dead yet? Did I kill him? No, I didn't. He just didn't come out because he's a fucking dipshit. Fucking racist stereotype. Somehow, I can just feel it. He's suspicious. Your fiance was taken and now she's not mine. The universe owes me. You guys were engaged? Is that true? How much unrecorded Mozart compositions? Probably, I think, I'm pretty sure, last I checked, there was definitely a decent number of stuff. Is that guy dead yet? You're talking about Mozart? Yeah, like, I keep hearing about his music, but, like, I never see anything about him in the news, or I don't know what he, like, I haven't seen any recent photos of him, like, I don't really understand. It seems like, is he a recluse, you know? Man, there is a lot of sound effects going on in this game, I have to say. It's you just really good at dodging paparazzi? Probably, yeah. I think he doesn't go outside. I think he just writes music all day. He probably uses, like, Instacart or whatever. You trapped him in your basement. He actually makes all my music. Man, his style has really evolved over the centuries. I gotta say. Kind of weird he had that hiatus though. Between, like, 1800 and... Did he die in the 1700s? Like, that's a really long time to not make any music. When it was, like, your job. You give him a feature soon? Yeah, man. Look, if you're gonna... So, like, what new diseases does he have that we have yet to... Because, like, you know, once we figure out Alzheimer's and cancer... And then we start living to be like 130. You know, what's the new thing? Like, does our skin just start falling off, or do we just turn to dust? It'll be 2027 Robo Ebola. So true. Man, remember when Scott the Woz... I'm kidding. I was gonna say, remember when he made videos? He just made a community post saying like, hey guys, sorry, a lot of shit's going on. I feel bad. And like, he's already made $1 million in the first 3 or 4 years of his career, so like, you know. I think it's safe to say he paid his dues, you know? Nose was to the grindstone for a very significant period of time. Gamer. Was I a RoboCop to eradicate it? I don't know about that. Yay! Still fairly new. I mean, like, 7 years. It's not forever, but like, I don't know. You add 3 on top of that, and then you have like Ant Dude and Nitro Rad who started in like 2014-ish. And to me, they feel a lot older. So, I don't know. I miss when Mr. Guy made videos, Kamek Troll. Oh, you're a funny one, Mr. Grinch. Yeah, I mean, you've been doing it that long? I've been doing it since fucking 2012, I uploaded a video when I was like 8. It was just like a webcam, like nothing video. I was at my dad's house. Well, then I did Let's Plays starting in 2016. New Year's Day 2016 was the first day I was doing Let's Plays. I did those somewhat consistently throughout the year, and then after that year, I think they were kind of falling off. I might have still been doing them in 2018. I'm not really sure if that's true. Watching your Mirror's Edge videos in 5th grade, yeah. 5th grade? Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. July 2012, and he was November. Channel is older than Scott? Wow. Mine too, oh my god. I think I've told both of you this. I was allowed to make my channel as a Christmas present. Even because, you know, I was too young, obviously. But like as a treat. Yeah, well, yeah, of course. Of course, everybody knows. My channel was made as a birthday present. What are the chances? Let's do the math. Actually, that sounds boring. Dang it! Boing. That's such a fucking stock sound effect. How much money do they get to make this game? $2? Alright. Both kids with unsupervised internet access? Obsessed with YouTube? But more likely than you think. You're not supposed to be on the internet? You have some psychotic family members. Alright, what do you ever think this guy's weak to? Probably a weapon that I don't have, honestly. I've had pretty poor luck so far trying to guess the weaknesses. Well, when you put it that way, I really don't want to bounce with you. Is this like a Rejected Arms character? I wonder why their animations look like familiar to me. And like, what does it remind me of? Ow. Okay. Ow! Springaling. So true. It was like an amalgamation of 3 different. If I knew I was gonna need a game over, I would have used an E-Tank. Hindsight's 2020. Don't you guys love watching me play the same level over and over again? Welcome to the Megan Man streak, where I display my extreme ineptitude in this particular franchise of games. Trying to look up Nerf and type to nerd. It's just living rent-free in your head, bro. Why are you looking up Nerf? Oh yeah, it is Christmas Eve, so totally fair. If you if you gotta like, you have stuff that like you gotta people that you have to talk to that are related to you by blood. Yeah, have a good time, man. It's for the poop. That makes sense. Is it gonna be a mini YouTube poop or is it gonna be a poop poop? Is it gonna be a little diarrhea or is it gonna be like 3 grown men's worth of shit? That was uncalled for. Can we cut that? Not sure whether to call it a proper poop. Is it going to be 5 minutes long? Is it going to be 4 minutes long? Because I don't know what the... How long is the fucking... How long is the foundation repair video? How long does it take for them to get the garage done? I feel like that's a good bar. I feel like that's not supposed to be happening. They don't have the technology for the enemies to detect whether they're colliding with each other. I don't think length is what I'm factoring. Just how good it is and like poop vibes. If we're talking quality, then the Donkey Kong Country one is a full poop. It's not the longest log, but it is, when you look at it, you go, that's a nice log. Foundation repair is only 1 minute and 30 seconds? Well, I don't think length has anything to do with it then. Nothing to do with it. Absolutely. Could you fuck off? Gosh dang it. These stupid, dumb games that I decided to commit myself to playing, even though I knew full well it wasn't exactly my favorite kind of thing from the get-go. I guess I can call it a YouTube poop. Why are you gonna be so... There's no set of rules, man. It's not such an established industry like film. You know, like feature length, you know, you can get away with like 80 minutes. But anything less than that is like, it's not feature length. YouTube poop? It's fucking, I don't know what it is. You actually save the file as a nerd without even thinking. The brain, it do be like that sometimes. You're thinking about something so that you end up typing it even though it's not what you wanted to type. That relatable moment. I mean, it's not established in that particular aspect, okay? It is established in other ways. I like the ones that are meant more to just bewilder the viewer than to actually, that are like real, than instead of just like real jokes. I also like the ones with real jokes tend to be disappointing, honestly. That's why I like the escapism of the batshit insane ones. The ones that just don't make any sense. Because when they're actually trying to use their brain to be funny, usually they're not. I hate to say it. My fingies are cold. It's the unflinching, merciless nature of this game that's making me cold. Okay. That was a bit lucky. I gotta say. That's where Robert sits. Mine's are real jokes and real jokes only. Yeah. Well, you're good at it, though. So it's fine. I just mean when it comes to your own. Yeah, all white YouTube poops where they actually try are shit, except yours. Buddy old pal. I would never disparage your work. Of course. I don't know, I'm so doubtful of my pooping skills because we grew up on it, right? We have this notion. Our favorite YouTube poops. It's our standard. I feel like I can speak for both of us when I say that. That's why I don't do any of them, ever. I mean, I've never even tried, I'll be honest. Mega Man... Can I call you Mega? I'm having a little bit of trouble. Okay. Just bouncing, bouncing, bouncing like that. There's no fucking tomorrow, I tell you what. There is a tomorrow. It's Christmas Day. And I will definitely get some socks. Which, honestly, is appreciated. I mostly only have, like, shorts, like, not ankle socks, like, crew socks? Is that what they're called when they're, like, slightly above your ankle? I don't like the actual ankle socks. I think they're stinky. Don't forget to hang up your sock. So true. Where did this stocking thing come from? Like, seriously. Why would you put socks over your fucking fireplace? What if they got burned, dude? Bada bing, bada bing, bada boom, bada blubber, bloobity, blupple. It's related to something from the life of Saint Nicholas. Ah, yes. Even though I thought Christmas was like a pagan holiday or something. Is that what the Jehovah's Witnesses say? Because I used to go to those meetings for when I was a kid. Like, I wasn't born a witness. I think if I was, I would be counting down till the next fucking doomsday or something. But we basically we got kind of peer pressured into it by this family that we're friends with. At least for my entire lifetime, we've known them, and like, they're nice people. They're really nice people, actually. It was fun hanging out with them. It's where I got my copy of Melee and Sonic Heroes. That actually makes me think I shouldn't have traded it in, Sonic Heroes, even though I will never play that game ever, and I actually would rather have the Xbox version. But they just, like, gave me their copies. I think they had an extra one or something. I don't know. I still remember their names of those two guys who would, like... I would meet with them, and then eventually they started coming to my house, like, and we would fucking, like, read a part of the Bible and, like, talk about it or some shit. But really, I kept talking to them just so we could play Smash Brothers. That was my goal, and I think eventually they figured that out, and they stopped coming over. Because, like, I think they're like, this guy, we're not going to convert this guy. Lost cause. So that's why I left? Yeah, for real. I was like, I know what Sonic is. It's not like this. This piece of shit game. Maybe one day I'll figure out why people like it. Maybe. Because, like, if you play a Sonic game enough, you pretty much get over the bullshit, right? In most cases. You gotta be a really bad Sonic game for, like, like, additional playthroughs to not make it a decent experience. Because I feel like that's why people, you know, a lot of people who grew up with it, I'm not saying everybody, and they just played it a million times. Imagine a Jehovah's Witness saying, we're not going to convert this guy. That's how you know guy is fucked. True. They're very adamant. You're right. But they're not like pushy about it. They just come to your house and be like, hello, would you like to da-da-da? And you say no. And you'd be like, okay. This is not at all... Why is there like a squeaky toy sound effect? I mean, I know why. But, Alright, what is Bounce Man strong against? Impact Man. I am sure of it. I'm not that sure of it. It doesn't matter. Bouncy balls. So true. This game doesn't look like a PS4 generation game. It looks like a high quality 360 game. It does not look like a download only 360 game, because some of those did not look good. Okay, like Explosion Man, Bionic Commando. Not to say anything about the quality of them, but this is like a pretty high budget 360 game. Which is to say, Capcom, why did you go a decade without making a Mega Man game? Because, like, people bought 9 and 10, right? Did they not? Did they not? See, now I'm allowed to talk about this shit, because I'm a fan. I would talk about it before, but, you know, who would listen to me? Because I don't actually play the games. Who would... I didn't really care who listened. I just like making tweets to my friends. Alright, which one of you punks didn't buy the game? I think, like... I don't know. They just kind of got really... They got cold feet about making any Mega Man games at all. After, like... After the decline with the spin-offs started happening, like the ZX... The sequel to ZX didn't do well. Actually, ZX itself didn't do well either. But yeah, ZX didn't do well. And then the Star Force, which is like the Battle Network, but on DS. And also they're very different. So, like, you know, don't... But it's like, they started a new RPG series after Battle Network had run its course, and that was it. But yeah. It's like after those two flops, they're like, oh shit, we can't make any more Mega Man games. For some reason. And obviously it's because people don't want to play Mega Man, and not because they just don't want to play Mega Man, like, multiple times a year, every year. Which, I mean, like, it's not Mario, you guys. You gotta realize they were kind of getting away with it in the early to mid 2000s. To be fair, because like Battle Network and Zero and X were all selling pretty well. So, like, you know, maybe people back in the day, they could handle a lot of Mega Man. Especially because they were all quite different and probably didn't... There were, like, you know, different series captured different audiences to a certain extent. But, oh, Jonathan, there was many Mega, but now there are a few. Fascinating. It is fun to look at the series of the history. The series of the history. This is where they want you to use the speed gear. And I did not realize that. Only Mega Man I've ever played is 7 and X. Mega Man question mark? There's only one Mega Man. I mean, actually, that's not true. Okay, there's only like 2 Mega Man. There's Mega Man, and then there's the Mega Man.exe from Battle Network. I'm gonna... Do I want to use an E-Tank on this guy? I mean, fuck it, right? Like, X is definitely... I really want to play that one, because I've just been playing all the classic games in order. The classic games, even though this is new. Never beat a single level. I was like that for many a year. And then last year, I beat a few levels. I beat all the Robot Masters in Mega Man Uno. And then, now I'm here. I saw that coming from a mile away. I would recommend you play 8, Johnny. There's one little caveat in that the controls are not great. They're not quite super snappy like in every other game in the series. But hear me out. The all the weapons are really... There's the Mega Ball, which you can use... It takes a little bit of practice to get the grips with, but you can basically jump infinitely with it. The Mega Ball is like you shoot a little ball, and like it drops down on the ground. You can kick it, or like, and then you can like jump on the ball in midair. It's really cool. And then other weapons either are also to do with movement, or they help you interact with the stage more directly. It's like, they're honest. Some of them are more like items than weapons. And I think the stage design is fantastic. Maybe the bosses aren't amazing, but they're pretty good. They're really charming. The voice acting is very silly and stupid and funny, and I laugh at it. And the music is a little bit unorthodox for the series, but it's really, really good. So there's my pitch. Would emulating it help with the controls? No, it's just kind of it's got a slower pace to it. That's all it is. Also, you don't want to get a genuine copy, because you got to deal with load times, because it's a PS1 game, and like, you know, the PS1 games, you know, those CD disc drives don't exactly read at the fastest speeds. Alright, well, I didn't fall. What are you supposed to do? Shoot them? No. I love wasting my life just staring at black screens? Okay. I mean, well, you know, whatever you're into, buckaroo. I can just buy more E-tanks. I mean, what else am I going to use these screws for? But yeah, it's also not the hardest Mega Man game. It's a little, it goes down smooth. But it keeps you busy during it, though. It's not like brain dead. Mega Man 6 has some really interesting and unique ideas that, like, they are revisited, but like not a lot throughout the series. Like in the Mega Man 7, it has one of the same abilities, but that's it. Unfortunately, because it's like one of the coolest things, in my opinion. And all the bosses are really unique and interesting. And just like Mega Man 8, it has you using your abilities to more directly interact with the stage. So, and that's the kind of shit that I dig. If you didn't notice. Don't fucking... God damn it. Should I just put two completely unrelated separate joke ideas ahead at the end? Yes. As long as it's not a brain-dead baby game. I should send you a list of games you should play? I'm not the most cultured gamer out there. Like, I've played a lot more non-Nintendo than some people. But, like, it's a lot of Nintendo. I've also played some, like, funky little weird indie games, I guess. Balatro is not little. It sold millions of copies, but it's funky. And you should definitely play that. If you haven't already. Honestly, I suspect you haven't. I'll be for real. Can I kill you? Do you ever take damage? Fuck. Moving to Pennsylvania? Oh. Surprised you haven't given me an entire list? Oh! You reminded me. That's one game I gotta tell Johnny to play. I'm sure I got some stuff for you, for sure. I'll try to keep it to just, like, experiences that I think most everybody should see. Because, like, Mega Man 8 is not, like, you don't have to play Mega Man 8, you know? I don't think you really have to play... Maybe you should play a Mega Man game, just so you know what it's like. And maybe you might even be into it. But I don't think any of them are, like, really essential, groundbreaking, like, it'll stick with you for life. So I don't know. I'm sure some people would say Mega Man 2 is one of those experiences. But I don't get it. It's like any Rex? Infernum. Oh, you've heard of Satisfactory, right? I don't know what that guy's previous game was, but I should know. Some fucking 40-year-olds would say that. I know, right? That's if you like just like spending a million hours on a game. I think Satisfactory is definitely that's the shit. If anyone, for some reason, decides they want to play the classic Mega Mans, for most of them, I would say using auto-fire and or save states is, like, totally fine. Like, don't even worry about it. Because they're just so soul-crushingly hard. Like, it's not in the same way modern games are hard. Like, Super Meat Boy is really hard. Celeste is really hard. Mega Man 2 is, like... I don't know, man. And the first game, also, too. There's one particular section of one level... It's fucked up. See, now what do you do in this situation? You use Rush Jet. Mama Luigi is a featured article? Yeah. I did see that. On 'twas the night before Christmas. And, all through the field, the green hills. No, wait. I mean the 1-1. There was that green guy, and the internet. He had one. Now, when you rhyme two words like that together, it doesn't feel very good if they're pronounced exactly the same. Not a very satisfying rhyme. Not a creature was dinnering. Not even a pingus. Pingus? 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 Pingus. How do you say it? I don't ever say it out loud. Green Hills, Montana? Oh my god. That was some... This guy knows how to operate a thing. Genuinely, why would he say it like that? That's a question we've been asking for decades. Genuinely. This guy's forklift certified. This is the section I've seen people... Like, this section of this level is one that I've seen people cite as, like, kind of stupid. Because chances are, I would say a greater than, like, 30% chance, if you get hit at all, you are going to fall down. And if you fall down, there's like a 70% chance you're going to fall to your death. And that might not feel very cool to some people. But me, I'm like, dude, this is just like, this is Mega Man, alright? It's his way or the highway, alright? This has been firmly established. Also, if you don't like Mega Man 9, you're a fucking coward. That's all I'm gonna say. You're a weakling. You will not survive the winter. If you're a Mega Man fan, okay? If you're not, I mean, that's fair. Mega Mind. They made 8 of them already? Fuck. I knew there was one low-budget sequel, but that's ridiculous. Oh, okay. There you go. That's how you dodge it. This, in one simple trick. I know there's a show, if you count each episode, maybe that's 9? Probably. I can't believe they made a movie and a show. Like, why? Why? Because you want to capitalize on the IP that you own. I mean, I get it. It's just not good. You didn't spend any money on it. And it looks bad, and you didn't get a good director. Or maybe you got people who have skills, you just didn't give them enough time, or you gave them arbitrary instructions, like, you know, the studio notes. I don't know. I don't want to say people can't do good at their job, because, like, that's not nice. There's usually some extenuating circumstances. Because, like, the writers are not bad at their job. They wrote the script for the first movie, and obviously, that movie turned out pretty fucking okay. Also, it might be one of those things where, like, maybe you can't make a sequel to Megamind. Like, it doesn't need to exist, so any one that you try to make maybe won't be that great. I feel like that's not true. There are sequels that really don't need to exist, but they're still good. Doesn't it have a thing from the DS game? Yeah. From the video game. It has the villains come back. Which I think it was a cut concept from the original film. Which is why it was in the video game, and why it's in the sequel. But also some people... I think that's what some people say about Toy Story 4. Yeah. The people who, like, really don't like it, oh my god. That's pretty cool. You're allowed to not like it. But I don't know if it's really worth getting mad about. I guess, I don't know. It's like, Toy Story 5 really doesn't need to happen. At all, okay? Toy Story 4 didn't either. I don't know. I just think that, like, it has a pretty worthwhile story to tell. So if you do that, then I guess you merit existing. Okay, I forgot that I left it like this. Nothing really needed to happen. What's the point of it all? I know, right? You could always say that. I can't. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. This guy, he's taking up too much real estate here. AI generated? They're not AI generated. Are they? We've had this debate about a few of them. We've asked ourselves, are they AI generated? Oh, is this one? Oh, this one might be. Is the one where he's printing money? Look at his hand. I feel like that could just be your hand. It could look like that. Does not look real. The money's, well, of course the money's fake. It's like you could, I mean, duh. You do it in post, you know? You do some photoshopping or whatever the kids do. I don't know if it's AI generated. It looks like, I mean, in this image in particular, that's like, you can't do this shit. They added that later. But like this one, he's just holding some money and it looks pretty normal. The hand is funky. Yeah. But it's from Shutterstock, right? I don't think that's one organization. I just think that it's a hosting site. That hair looks pretty good. Could have been taped cardstock. Like in the air? The ones in the air? The sweater looks pretty good. The sleeves look pretty good. The roll. Let's get some music, please. Do you know anything about why I do this, Johnny? Do you know why I have all these fucking images on the screen? Do people just upload to Shutterstock? I've never seen... Well, yeah, I mean... I just assume it's done after the fact. Because it's like, I don't know, less work, quote unquote. Like, you give a guy some money. It's like, you figure this shit out. And it's like, okay. But they could totally be practical too. Yeah. I gotta make room for all this. I'm gonna be charitable and assume that they're not AI. Call me a fucking a sheep, you know? Oh, he's falling for it. I got these vertical ones. I don't like putting the vertical ones up on the top and bottom personally. Okay, there was a stream like a year ago where I played. There was a Sage, which is like a Sonic fan game event, and it was a Christmas edition. And for some reason, I don't remember why, I thought it would be funny if I had myself up here, because I was up here to begin with, right? So then, okay, nerd was over here, this nerd, that nerd, and this nerd. It was, oh no, because I have the original. Yeah, they're called itty bitty. Yeah. Itty bitty nerds. Exposition. I know. I love doing it every time. Let's do some Control Z action here. I guess do we gotta start doing a fucking second layer? Sounds icky to say. Oh yeah, we have this one where I photoshopped this other guy standing on top of him. I like this one. Also, you can tell it's transparent, but you can't even really tell because it's so tiny. Where's the new one? Did I add the new one? No. Or like it's you know it's encircling me, right? No, don't do that. I want to center it. Okay. So this one, I like this one. It's pretty good. I think Sean, I liked what you did. You had them like next to each other and like at slightly varying sizes. I thought that was good. I don't know if I really want to do that right now. I did like that. But I guess I'll make another layer of encircling. Whoa. This one is pretty upsetting. This may be discretion advised. Why are there so many that look exactly like this? Start deep faking images of myself? No! No, that's cringe. Only cringe people do that. I could add, cause for like most of these streams, my face was like this, and I would make a silly face at the end, and you know, that would be the screenshot. Almost feels like we're straying from the God-given definition of nerd. But she has glasses, so I mean, I don't know. What do you want from me? God damn it. Now it looks almost too normal. I gotta do that. Maybe I should just leave it alone. Everyone with glasses is a nerd, note taken. Well, also we have Burger Guy, who doesn't have any glasses. He's just here for the food, as we've established. Hold on. It's definitely, you could draw that in MS Paint in black and white, and I think people would think that was pretty funny. Let's have it be. Hold on. Is this something? No, it's not. You have him like, oh, have him in between the other ones? No. Maybe we try to even it out a little bit. Some of these do look a little fake. What? This is a whole genre too? I like the fake transparency. Thanks a lot. Oh, am I gonna get copyright claim for this? Because if you play the ones that aren't vocal themes, like, they don't care. But actually, if you play Green Hill Zone, they're gonna get mad at you. That's enough. We've had that's. Jeez, I'm spoiling you here.